Oh, my camera switched on. Yeah, we had a fair drop of rain yesterday. It was a horrible day. So, a nice dry yard's gone back to a sloppy mess. But yeah, might go and fetch a load of straw. Some chaps said I could have like a trial load from some stuff that's been stacked outside. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with it if it was stacked up just in singles, but it's stacked up in threes, one on top of two. So I can see the top one will probably be alright, but the bottom two will be probably rotten. So I might go and have a look at that this afternoon, because I am running out. And yeah, I've asked a few people and no one's got any, because I think people are panic buying. I mean, personally, I don't think there will be a shortage, because I mean, there's still going to be a lot of spring crops planted yet, isn't there? I would have said, and I think there's probably, my opinion is, there's probably a lot of people that chop the straw, unless they've got someone with a baler who's desperate for it, brings them up the week that they're going to come by it, says I'll be there and I'll fetch it. A lot of people just chop it. So if these straw dealers are struggling to, if they know their usual customers are only going to have half as many acres to fetch, they're going to go and look for it elsewhere, aren't they? So I think there'll be straw about if you want it. There'll just be less chopped, but that's my opinion. But I don't know. I think these things all have a way of levelling out, don't they? So anyway, so that's what I might do this afternoon. Just putting loader on this tractor to go and fetch a load of bales. So there's not a lot of point putting the spikes on. I mean, that's far off. Bit of a bugger to get on this thing. I'll just put the pipes in and see if it will lift up into one position. Pipes are on. And it does. We're on. Right, loader's on. That was easy. Next question is, does the grab work? The grab works as well. I'll go and dig me bale trailer out here. The sledge is in the way. And then we'll go and fetch these bales. Well, I've just kicked the tyres on the bale trailer and one of them is completely flat, so better go and pump that up first. Which is a bit keen for me. I almost debated not bother kicking the tyres. But yeah, one of them, I kicked it and it near enough popped off the rim, so it's a bad sign, isn't it? Well, that took about half an hour longer than it needed to. Couldn't get the tyre sealed on the rim. Anyway, you always need about 10 pairs of hands, don't you? I could do with a better tyre thing for me airline, really, because I ended up having to cable tie the tyre inflator on, blowing air, and then put a ratchet strap around the tyre, and then I put my leg in between the tyre and the strap, and I was like holding the tyre against the rim with my leg, and then holding the trying to hold the tyre thing on the valve with my hands. Anyway, I managed it, got some air in it, so we're good to go. Now my camera's going to die. Oh, rear. Luckily there's a bit of a big lay-by sort of thing here to leave the trailer on, so I haven't got to pull the trailer into the field. The bales are over there, I don't know if you can see them, just been left on a headland. And we'll see how they get on. See what they look like. Not on time lapse. Well, we're off. Just put a small load on because they are a bit ropey. Yeah, one of them did fall, the bottom fell out of it, so I think that's one side. Yeah, not the ones on the top obviously are a lot better. The ones on the bottom, yeah, I'd say there's maybe a third of the bale that's rotten. But we'll see when we roll them out what they're like. But the stuff in the middle looks as good as when it was baled. It looks really nice, but obviously there's a lot of stuff around the outside that's wasted. So anyway, we'll go home and see what they're like. Better than nothing, I'm sure. There's quite a few more loads kicking about, so they're only down the road. So pros and cons. There's another stack here and I'm just driving past. If anything, they look slightly better bales, but there wasn't a big lay-by to put the trailer in. So, and he said don't make a mess. So I thought, well, I'll start where there's a lay-by first, and then hopefully it'll dry up and I can get to the rest if I need to. That was my plan anyway. So we'll see if we can get home without anything falling off. Well, what do we think? Can you tell which one was on the bottom? I don't know, I don't think some of them look too bad. That's obviously one that was sat on the bottom, so where it was sat here, everything round to one side is rotten. Whereas I think that one I put, those two actually, last ones I put on were both off the top. So they don't look anywhere near as bad, but yeah, I don't know what to, I don't really know what I'm paying for them yet. I said I'd have a look at them, but on a normal year you'd probably say, well, I'll take them away and do you a favour. But this year straw price is quite strong, so I will have to give him something for them, but I don't know, we'll have to roll a few out and see what they look like. I think I will put them in the shed. I really need to unload that trailer. How long has it been now? It's been a week. I think there's been like 2 videos since I brought that straw back. I keep meaning to go and do that actually, and whether I've got time to do it now. Yeah, and then I can put the majority of them. I know it's sort of gone a bit past rushing to get them indoors, but they might as well go inside the shed. I'm not going to pack them in and let them get hot, but I'll just lay them out on the floor and on the just not stack them up, just put them on the floor, and then, well, at least hopefully they won't get any wetter anyway. That was my plan. You might think I'm mad, but if you've got a shed space, you might as well put them in under cover, haven't you? Because it'll take me a couple of weeks to use them all. So, right, we'll put the spikes on and catch them off, and then yeah, I really do need to go and unload those little bales. Change of plan. We'll get these bales out of the way. So this will fairly test out my homemade hitch. Drove over a ratchet. Chuck some of these onto a pallet. Put the rest back in the greenhouse. That's where that trailer normally lives. Yeah, not that it's very waterproof because there's loads of pieces of glass missing. The problem with these big trees is the branches keep falling off and smashing the glass, so I've ummed and ahed whether to get a cherry picker to take all them branches off, and it just sounds like it's a right hassle to get one big enough to reach, and then you get it insured and everything. And I just thought I think me and Dan maybe decided now to just take that in tree and drop it into the field behind and just get rid of the whole tree. There's a couple of branches on this one that could do with pruning, whether we can climb up there and like lower them down on a rope or something, I don't know. But I'm keen to do that soon, because for one, there's a telephone wire that runs through the tree, which is caught up in the tree, which needs dealing with. And also I want to fix the greenhouse, but I feel like get rid of the problem first, and then we'll fix the glass, and then hopefully it won't smash again, because I don't want to keep just replacing glass and and I know what's going to happen as soon as we have a big bit of wind. It's just going to happen again. So yeah, I think that end one can go, but of course what will happen then is this little one, this weedy one next to it, will probably be vulnerable and will just blow down in a strong wind. So that's what happened today. Anyway, so we've got that straw out of the way. I can go and do what I was going to do now. Put my spikes on and take these round bales off. Right, well, run out of time again. I'm supposed to be going out for tea tonight with the boys, with the lads, for our once every quarter meet-up. Well, it's probably more like twice a year, to be honest. But so yeah, the day's gone. So I'm going to quickly feed these calves now, and then so I don't have to do them at 11 o'clock tonight. So I'll call it the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.